Some people cannot do an Asian squat no matter what because of three main reasons. The first reason is because of ankle flexibility. If you don't have enough dorsiflexion, in other words, if you can't get your knee way over your toes, then you're simply not going to have the genetic predisposition to squat down deeply. The second reason is because of hip flexibility. If you do not have the ability to fully flex your hip while maintaining a neutral spine, no matter what you do, no matter how much you stretch your hamstrings, you're never going to do that. And the reason why is because simply the shape of the femur as it hits into the acetabulum. And what I mean is the femur bone comes up, and this would be the head of the femur. Some people have very open sockets where their hips can move tremendously like that, whereas some people have what's called a cam, and the shape of the acetabulum is like this. So the femur sits in there very nicely, but doesn't have a lot of range of motion. So it's not really an issue of flexibility of the muscles, it's more of an issue of the flexibility of the joints and the shapes of the joints. And that is genetic. Some people just naturally have that and some people don't. You've probably seen or remember people like in junior high when girls could just do the splits and they didn't even warm up or anything like that. I have patients that are in their 70s and 80s that literally can palm the floor and do the splits, and they've never stretched a day in their life. It's not because of any other reason other than just genetic shape of the hips. The third reason is because of core stability. And this is, for some people, this is the issue. The inability to maintain an erect spine while they squat down can prevent them from having a proper third world squat. There's another reason, and everybody overlooks this, and maybe you're just not Asian. I mean, it's not a good or bad thing. Can you do an old gray-haired arthritic person squat? Some people can. I can. The argument that children are able to squat down and do it, but we should be able to maintain that, and the reason we don't is because of we sit in chairs all day, is a ridiculous argument, because kids' legs are this tall relative to their torso. So when they squat, the metrics of their body and the pliability of their body is different than an adult. So just because you're able to Asian squat when you're 2 or 3 years old does not mean that you're going to be doing the same squat when you're older. So that's an argument that doesn't really work. If you want to know how to improve your ability to squat, especially as you get older, because we do need to squat. We need to be able to get off a chair. We need to get out of our car. We need to get off the toilet. We need to get out of bed. Watch this video right here. I'll put a link. You just click this box and you can watch this video, and I'll show you how to squat safely so it doesn't hurt your knees and you can maintain your independence.